Okay. Technical difficulties everywhere, but I think I'm in. So let's just wait for that to process. Phew. Let's bring that down there. There we go. We're coming in live now. Hello, good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was having technical difficulties everywhere, involving like a computer restart and all kinds of fun. But anyway, I won't bore you with the details. Good morning, everybody. I'll say a quick speed round of greetings. Let's see what I can do. Good morning to Plushy Child, Peter Dan 6, Darth Sonic, Laura Parnham, Your Anime Book 231, Pokanick 997, Mary the Hedgehog, Flutter Wishes. Oh, yes. Catalina Velez, Jalen Glover, Benita Box, Gohan, Prince McKinnis, Amai Merody, Darth Sonic and Cosmic Aurora, Dark Moon Luigi, Day Day, Musical Girl 4500, The DJ, Chavez Salisbury, Kiko133, Hedgehog Fan 13, Kenty Boy 18906, Dark Blue Wolf Shadow, That One Vlogger Alexis, Juan Bogard, Chaotix Sid, Nova the Hedgehog, Tasman Clark, THG Queen, Nazo the Hedgehog, The Nerdy Gamer, Startail1234, Squid Girl 6, Audrius Barowskis, Mephilis 2099, Dark Rose, Vinyl Strawberry, Super X Dodge, Scott Conlon, The Red Blur, hashtag YOLO24, Icy Shy Glacier, Darrow the Hedgehog. Whoa, okay, I think the stream's starting to lose it here. Lisa R. Oliver the Rabbit, The Equestrian Wizard, Sonic Fangirl 37. Let's see, Sans the Skeleton. There we go. Good. That's it. I think I got you already, Benita Box. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on coloring Vector. I think the Red Blur, hashtag YOLO24 remembers from the last stream. Also, Kyo Connor says, hey, Nux, can I just say I'm so happy you're back? And Jalen Glover says this is gonna be good. Thank you very much, everybody. Yes, it's nice to be back. I'm a little bit sleep deprived today, so let's forgive me if I'm a little bit spacey. I was up very late last night and then up very early this morning doing the editing for Ask the Sonic Heroes episode 15, the Valentine's Day special, because I need to have that done before, of course, Valentine's Day, and boy, is it a lot of work. I've been working on that a lot. Viper Magnus said, I can't stay long, but saw you were live streaming, just stopping in to say your channel rocks. Everyone stay awesome, gotta go to work. Thank you for dropping by. Cosmic Aurora was asking, how was the little shop play going? I'm not sure myself. What Cosmic Aurora is referring to is that Platinum Speed told us last time, I think it was last time, that she's in a play, or a performance of the Little Shop of Horrors, and I hope that's coming along well. It's a fun play with fun music. It's unfortunate that I never saw it on stage or anything, because I enjoy watching stage musicals. They are lots of fun. But I haven't, oh my gosh, I haven't actually seen that many. Oh yeah, by the way, if some like weird stuff happens while I'm trying to use Photoshop today, it's that's part of the issue with everything glitching today, so the technical difficulties are still abound here. Ref official. Whoa, okay. No! Okay. It's gonna be doing some weird stuff compared to usually working so smoothly, I think. Anyway, let's see. That's, what do I need to do here? I need to turn, need to get, like, Vector's head in here. Let's do this so I can see, okay, I'm gonna keep that part. Sleeves, hands, and tail? Is that, okay, I'm sorry, I have to figure out, like, where all of this goes. Sleeves. Okay, off for now. I'll come back to that stuff later. No, the chain's gotta stay. Okay, good. Ninjamon Coddle said, "Hey Nux, is CJ01 still Vector?" As far as, like, I did speak to CJ, and, he expressed an interest in coming back as the character. But we'll have to see once it's actually, time to jump into lines and things, because, you know, everybody's got really, busy lives, and sometimes, despite, like, wanting to come back as a character, sometimes, like, as soon when the opportunity is actually up, some actors aren't really able to, jump back into it again, because everybody's got, like, full-time jobs and stuff now. Yeah. But, I hope so, because, CJ did want to, he did want to come back, so, I guess once, we get to an episode of something with Vector in it, we will see for sure. I think that's the only way we can truly confirm whether, a certain actor is in or not. It's, if we end up seeing them in the actual, like, in an actual video. Aha! The green has begun! Here we go. Let me, yeah, that's gonna get interesting. It's got, like, little low-key glitches going on all over the place. Lisa R said, "Greetings from Germany, I love your videos." Thank you very much, Lisa. Hello from Germany. I haven't gotten to meet many people from Germany. I did have a online friend who was from Germany, and she was super cool. We used to write together, and it was fun. I'm not sure, I don't remember what the time zone difference is between the States and Germany. Let's see. Oh boy, that'll be fun to pronounce. James Koholamajegi said, "Aloha." Aloha. Good morning. Alright, just getting Vector started here. Whew, yeah, I spent pretty much the whole day. Oh my gosh, I've been editing so much on the next episode of Ask the Sonic Heroes, because that deadline is coming up quickly, and I think maybe sometimes it might be difficult to imagine exactly how much work goes into making those episodes. So yeah, I've been working on it for days. I'm totally exhausted, but I'm actually, even despite that, I am behind schedule a little bit on I'm gonna get it done, but I've got to lose some sleep over the episode editing to make sure it gets done on time, I think. Let's see, because I wanted to have the first draft of all 3 of the episode parts for Ask the Sonic Heroes. I wanted to have all 3 of the first drafts of just the voice audios done today, but I only have 2 out of 3 parts done, so I am behind schedule. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna figure it out. Unfortunately, I have work today, so I can't spend all day working on that, or else I could get myself back on schedule. But unfortunately, life calls! Catalina Velez says, "So happy I get to watch this. Hello, welcome." Jason K said hello in Korean symbols. I'm glad you said what that was, because I would not have known. I mean, yeah, I'm not that familiar with the characters. I might have been able to guess, but I cannot read Korean. Yes, again everyone, today we are coloring Vector the Crocodile, because we talked about him so much in the last stream. We had like a fun little hashtag that went around, just Vector Green Ranger, for those of you who watched the stream or you happened to be there. Was that my evening stream that happened? I can't even remember details, I'm so tired. Zeo Sorcerer asked, "Hey Sonic Song, who is your favorite character from Team Chaotix, including Knuckles and Mighty?" Well, if you include Knuckles, then of course it's Knuckles. He's my favorite Sonic character in general. So Knuckles. But if we excluded Knuckles, I have an odd fondness for Mighty. Like, he hasn't really been in many games, just like some back in the day, but I read the Knuckles the Echidna comics when I was a younger kid. like when I was like 7 or 8-ish. Like those years, I read the Knuckles and the Chaotix comics, so I was familiar with the Knuckles being the leader of these 4 other characters. And so I am fairly fond of Mighty as well, even though he hasn't been around. But it's hard to say. I really like them as a group. They're a lot of fun. Like, I like Charmy B more now than I probably did before, because I enjoy listening to my sister voice him, and he's really fun. But Espio is fun to work with as a character. And then Vector's just this big, loud, cool dude, so... hard to say. I guess I'm gonna need to go with, like, I'll just knee-jerk reaction. If I am excluding Knuckles, then I'll pick Espio. He's pretty cool. Kenta Boy 18906 said, I have some Knuckles comics, yeah! Awesome. I really enjoyed those comics when I was a kid. I just couldn't find them anymore after I turned to, like, 10. James Kohola Majegi said, hey Sonic Song, what plush video are you going to do next? Well, actually, I do have a plush video that's going to come out this Saturday morning, I believe. I think, like, 9 o'clock my time. That's PST, so, like, Western Pacific time. It's a Sonic Chef's episode that's Valentine's Day themed, so we were uploading that one a little bit early in the month, so that in case, because it's a Valentine's Day recipe, if people decide they would like to try it for the actual holiday, if we've got like a class party or something to go to, then, you know, they'd have time to like think about it and get some ingredients. It's a easy recipe, pretty quick, but that is, that's the next plush video that will be coming out. Well, where am I here? Cat Yoshi 47 said, Sonic Song, how do you draw so good? Thank you. It's just, it's years worth of practice. I've shown, on the stream before what I like used to draw as when I was younger. Like, oh, what is this? This color palette is completely different than the one that I picked for this vector. But now I'm not exactly sure what's accurate. I'm gonna go on to... Hang on a second, I'm gonna Google vector, but not on my live streaming screen, because... Googling anything on, like, a live stream is just a dangerous idea. I've said that before, but it's scary. Okay, you know, I think... Like, I used to color him a little bit more on the yellow side, but I think it's actually a little bit more green. Like, it's more of a green-yellow than a yellow-green it's looking like, so... I must have gotten that coloring from Sonic X, probably. Yeah, okay. So, it's more this color, but, that's gross looking. That doesn't translate very well. Okay, up. Maybe like this? How's that? Is that acceptable? Yeah, that's an acceptable happy medium. I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Let's see. Tasman Clark was asking, who are you drawing next? So after Vector, I don't know. I have the line art done for, Espio and Charmy, so it'll probably be one of those two, but I can't exactly say for sure. What am I doing? Still this part of the... Oh yeah, the bottom jaw and the top jaw are separate pieces, because Vector has, like, a hard character puppet. Because, like, he has to open this, like, gigantic jaw. I can't just, like, draw on, like... I can't just be like, yeah, there's the mouth! Like the other character. Wow, what is that? That's actually kind of terrifying. But I was just gonna say that Vector has a hard mouth to work with, because it has to be able to open and close, like, this gigantic jaw. So, I have to color it kind of carefully to make sure I don't mess it up. Leon Crazyman07 said, doubt you'll get much views on drawing Charmy. You know, I'm not exactly sure how many people come in to watch the streams after the fact anyway. Like, I think it seems like a lot of the fun is had by being able to be there in person and stuff for, like, you know, just hanging out. But yeah, I don't know who comes back to, who like watches the stream later, because, you know, it's not like they're long. It's hard for, I think, for someone to just be like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and just watch this stream. Are these on the, why did I do it this way? This is weird. Hang on a second. But yeah, I don't know. Like, hopefully people will watch Charmies because he is a super cute character. I like Charmy plenty, and I know there are other people who are fans of him. What is this? Teeth layers? I don't even know what to do about that. This is weird. I'm gonna put the teeth just on a higher layer, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think the only time people would really come back to watch a stream really is like if they had some other kind of work to do. Like, the time when I listen to really long live streams is like if I'm drawing or coloring and I just want to listen to something, then I'll put a stream on from time to time and like listen to a podcast. Lately I've been listening to like survival stories. I like listening to like scary stories, but my favorite ones, I like listening to survival story podcasts when I can find them. Like, you know, like true stories, like people who survived like something scary that happened to them. I find that it's I think it's fun, or like, you know, it's scary, but I like to hear how people manage to get out of a situation and be okay in the end. Shadow the Hedgehog said, if you could, would you add Qbot in Ask the Sonic Heroes? I don't really think so. We have, the cast for Ask the Sonic Heroes is enormous. It's huge! And just the idea of adding any more characters than we already have is very daunting. Cause like, it's hard enough as it is to get like Team Empire and Team Chaotix, like, did Team Chaotix even get to be interviewed more than one time? That's partly because we have so many teams. Like, for example, if we only had 4 teams, just the 4 from Sonic Heroes, just Team Sonic, Team Rose, Team Dark, and Team Chaotix, you know, you would see them cycle through more often, so characters like Team Chaotix, who are definitely, I think, more popular, I guess, than Qbot and Orbot and Eggman's minions, like, you would see them come up more, but we have a lot of teams, and we've got a lot of characters to cycle through, and then also scheduling is hard. Scheduling is really hard. Katie Love to Sing 18 said, what would you do if Cosmo was added to ATSH? I don't know. Same problem. The idea of adding more characters right now is kind of daunting. Like, there's a lot. There's like already 16 characters. It's taken me weeks to draw all of the characters who are involved. Whew. Let's see. Really quick, Leon CrazyMan07 said, I prefer the little black thing in the Team Empire than Orbot and Qbot. That character's name is Bokun. He was from Sonic X, and I'm not sure how relevant Bokun is these days even. Because, like, you know, Sonic X ended like a really long time ago, and I don't know how many, you know, I like Bokun alright. What am I doing? Bottom jaw? Ooh, yes, I'm doing the bottom jaw now. Hang on. I'm gonna say yellow bottom jaw. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Vector's gonna be really hard to... His character art was always hard to do, though. I already explained why, but it's because I have, like, for his talking images for Ask the Sonic Heroes, I need to, like, literally work with this giant opening jaw instead of just drawing a mouth onto a character. So, he's one of the more complex ones to work on. Mephilis2099 said, I forgot Bokun existed until now. Yeah, I think a lot of people have forgotten that Bokun was a thing at any point. Like, you know, he wasn't the most major character. I just happened to have like a plush of him, and Eggman needed needed a sidekick for his scenes in the plush film, so that's how Bokun got involved. Here we go. Let's see. Isaz Lopez asked, favorite starter Pokemon. I'm gonna, like, think on only the first evolution of the starter Pokemon. My favorite, first evolution starter, I think I would need to say is Chikorita. And, like, all of her evolutions are really cute afterwards. Like, that is a really, in my opinion, that's a really solid Pokemon. In the early days, I was very much a, grass-type starter trainer. Those were my favorites. So I went with Bulbasaur in the original game. And Chikorita was really cool, so of course I went with her in the second game. And I think because Bulbasaur and Chikorita to me were like really cool designs and I liked them a lot, that's what kind of defined me as being like a grass starter trainer. But I don't know, like I didn't play many of the games after that and until I was a little older, and I guess in Sapphire and Ruby I did go with Mudkip rather than, I guess, Trico is the grass one in there. And in, let's see, in Sun and Moon, I barely have gotten to play it just yet, but I actually went with the water starter that time, Poplio. I wanted to go for the owl one because I love owls, and it's the grass starter, but all of my friends started with the owl one, so, like, you know, I wanted to pick something different than everyone else I'm playing the game with. Zeo Sorcerer asked, why did you choose to add Maria and Bokun to Team Empire instead of Scratch and Groundo or Mephiles and Scourge? Well, the reason Team Empire is the way it is because the first thing, like, what our channel was doing before Ask the Sonic Heroes, and even currently, is we were making plush films. So Ask the Sonic Heroes was a show that was based on, it was coming from the adventures of all of, like, the plush characters, and Maria Robotnik the Hedgehog and Bokun the Messenger Robot were in the plush show, because I had plushes of them, and they went on all the adventures, and they had, like, the storylines and stuff, and so that's why they were Eggman's, like, partners in the actual show. The only like, in the Ask the Sonic Heroes show, the only character who was an Ask the Sonic Heroes exclusive who did not have a plush, like, a plushie counterpart in our, like, cooking shows and adventure stories and stuff was Omega. He was the only one that didn't have, like, a plush thing. Until later, we got to, the Babylon Rogues. Jet had a, plush counterpart, so he was in the shows, but Wave and Storm were not. I just added them for Ask the Sonic Heroes. But that's why, those two are in his team. Like, I love Scratch and Grounder, though. It's like, there is a part of me to be like, that'd be a great team. Dr. Eggman and Scratch and Grounder, but, like, honestly, I don't know how many people there are in the fandom who are gonna, like, I'm looking forward to asking Scratch and Grounder from that 90s cartoon, like, questions. Like, especially because they don't have, like, again, they don't have, like, a plushie counterpart in our other films, so the only thing people have to go off of is, like, you know, their appearances in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog back in the 90s. There's, like, nothing new being generated with them on our channel, so it's kind of hard to work with them. Like, I think the same thing would happen with, like, Mighty, for example, unless I had, like, a plush of him or something. There's nothing new going on with Mighty, so it's hard to generate questions for him. And also, for the record, I would have loved to get a Wave and Storm, plush as well. I might actually still do that because there are official plushes of them now, and I was like, wow, that's amazing! So it would cost more like, what, $20 to get them instead of, needing to commission one for, like, what, $70 or more? Darth Sonic said, hey SonicSong, how do I find the computer room in Vector's voice? I'm not sure. My computer room is just in my bedroom, so yay! Orange Gamer 96 asked, what stage from Sonic Heroes do you like? Well, you know, actually, I never played it. Like, I played some of it, but, like, I missed all of, like, pretty much most of Sonic's modern era games, except the stuff that came out on the DS. Like, I played a few of the games at, like, Steve's house. That's, Steve from Belena Productions, and so that was fun. But, I really haven't played it, so I don't know what it's like exactly. I watched my sister Ames play, though, and I really liked the third one. I think it's the third level where they go to the casino place. Like, mostly because it had really fun music. It actually looked like a frustrating level to play. Kyle Kruger said, do you love Sonic Rush? Yes, I do. Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure are games that I played, and I really, really enjoyed them. Like, they were more in a platform I was familiar with. Like, it was a 2D platformer, and I thought Blaze was a lot of fun to play as. Like, as much as, you know, as much as, like, the classic era playing as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles were really great, when I was a kid, I think, well, you know, I loved Knuckles enough to where it didn't matter, but like, there was a point where I was like, well, I wish there was, like, a cool Sonic girl character who had the same kind of powers as the boys and could, you know, would fit in there. Like, there was Amy a little bit later, but she's not handled the same way that Sonic and Knuckles and Tails are, while Blaze is, and I thought that was a lot of fun in the Sonic Rush Adventure games, because you did have a female character that had some cool abilities. I liked her, like, extra flame jump thing. That was fun. And, also, you could go super with this character. Like, you really don't get to do that with any of the other girls. Like, Rouge is my other favorite female character aside from Blaze, and she doesn't get a super form. Like, you don't get to collect, Chaos Emeralds and, like, literally fight the big bad guy with, like, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. Although, I'm sorry that Tails and Knuckles kind of lost that position. They haven't really gotten to go super to help out either. But, yeah, I really liked Sonic Rush Adventure, like, because I thought Blaze was fun to play as, and I thought it played well, and it was just a neat game. Let's see. I think I probably need to figure out where I'm coloring this really quick, because I have been talking for a little while, but, need to get some of the coloring done. I kind of stopped for a second. Let's see. Coloring the eyes for a moment. And that's good. Okay. Let me turn off the background really quick to see. Okay, good. Everything's colored nicely. I'm gonna do his eyes next. He's got kind of an orangish gold looking thing. I'm gonna use the official oh no, that's not gonna look good at all. That one. I'll use the official art and their color palette for this. Let's say eye color. Oh boy. Ooh, I can't spell. You know, is this color right? Let me look on my other Google again. I think I was getting his color scheme from Sonic X, this vector, because I did do some. I'm gonna go a little bit brighter because it's more engaging. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. That's all right. Let's see. I'll color both eyes, and then later I can separate them and make them on their own layer. Let's see. What am I doing here? Sorry, guys. I'm figuring out. He's got. I give him like really yellow teeth in like one version of him, but I see it wasn't this one. I think it was like the first version of Vector that I did for the show. Like, it just had like really yellow teeth. I'm like, oh my gosh, Vector, brush your teeth. Where is the teeth layer? Speaking of which, let's do white teeth. And let me get this guy without messing up his jawline. Oh, yeah, that's getting in the way a little bit. Dave Johnson said, I'm gonna rewatch this later and pretend this is live. Your voice is fun and soothing and the video is interesting too. Thank you. I'm glad it's that it's soothing to listen to. I've done some narration voiceover work before. Like, I'm not talking in like the most smooth narrating voice. It actually ends up sounding like Blaze's voice to some degree. But if I'm reading the text for an audiobook, it sounds a little more like this. And a little less, you know, my normal voice is, it's a little bit more abrasive, I guess. Let's see. Where am I? Really quick. James McIlwee said, Sonic Song, do you ever read Game Informer magazine? No. I actually am not familiar with that publication. I am not sure what it is. But I can guess what it is. It's, probably a magazine with game information in it. But, I don't, subscribe to any magazines or comics at this time. Oh, he's so shiny and cute! Look at him! Sorry. There's something really shiny about, like, his eyes, and I was like, oh my god! Let's see. Icy Shy Glacier said, do a react to mine MLP blooper. I don't really do react videos. I don't even think I ever have. Good luck with your video, though. I'm not sure, like, I don't know that I would ever really do, like, a reaction-based kind of thing. Partly, in some ways, I'm a little confused about what the best way to approach a reaction video to something is. Like, one that I saw recently that was a reaction video of my work, I actually kind of liked that one. Like, it was, like, he was filming his own laptop with the thing playing on the screen, and so, like, it was different, I guess, from, you know, if you wanted to hear his commentary, you could see what he was talking about, and there it was, but it wasn't in the highest quality or anything. So if you wanted to watch the real, like, episode that he was reacting to, then of course you could go to, like, my channel to see, like, the a quality version of it, and I kind of appreciated that. I've got, like, a weird feeling about, reaction videos in general, just because I've talked about this before, but, I mean, I'm guilty of this too. I'll see a reaction video of something neat. It's not that often that I then go and watch the actual creator's, like, work. So, basically, the person who was doing the reacts, like, gets all the views from the person who did all the real work. And it's weird. I think there's ways that it can be handled better. Like, you know, I think the thing that bothers me is, like, where it's a full screen reaction of someone else's work, and, like, the person reacting to has just got, like, a tiny little square of, like, their own webcam, like, in the corner, because it would be better if it was a full screen of their face and a little window of, like, the video they're reacting to in the corner, so that it's not so much of the other person's work being shown, and it's more about the reaction. I think that seems more fair, so I don't know, I've got a weird feeling about reaction videos in general. Oh, also, I see Shy Glacier said Vector is so cute. Thank you. Let's see, what am I doing? My gosh. Blade Dash asked, do you remember Heavy and Bomb? Well, unfortunately, I never got to play Knuckles Chaotix. When I was a kid and I found out that existed, I was amazed. I was like, what? Knuckles has another game? But I never found a copy of it, so I never got to play the game. Like, I know who Heavy and Bomb are. Like, they were, like, in the game, and I've seen, like, game reviews, so I kind of know what their deal was. But yeah, I remember who they are, but I don't have a personal connection to them at all, because I didn't play the game that they were in. They weren't in any comics that I read. My, like, knowledge of Heavy and Bomb is basically everybody joking about how Heavy and Bomb are forgotten. That is the extent of my knowledge of them, really. Grave Band? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Heavy and Bomb au revoir. It's that. Yeah, from like, Seaside Denied, like, I was in that video, so, like, I remember that part. That's probably where it's coming from. Let's see, where am I? Hang on a second, I need to check in here really quick. Hang on a second. Let's see. What do I want to do here exactly? I don't know what to... Okay, I'm doing his headphone band. Let's see. Scarlet the Inferno Hedgehog said, I just remembered I made you a gift on my DeviantArt. Hope you like it. You need to check your DA. Oh, thank you. I'll need to have a look. I don't really use DeviantArt. Like, every, like, blue moon I'll remember to go and, like, look over there. But, I don't really look very much. Sorry about that. It's not really the best place to communicate with me, because it'll be, like, months before I generally will look over there. Sorry about that. Like, I got one back in the day, but I never really used it even then. I think I did, like, one thing. Debraxman was saying, I was thinking about these headphones damaging his ears from having them on all the time. You know, I don't know that he has music playing in them all the time. Maybe he just, like, wears them to look cool. Like, obviously he sometimes is. Like, I think at the beginning of Sonic Heroes, he was definitely listening to some music and rocking out, and then Charmy ruined everything. Oh, what am I doing? I can't see. I need to go back to this part and color in that. I saw, like, a small thing here. I think that's the back of his head over there. There we go. Ugh. I need more sleep. Aaron the Plushmaster 52 asked, Sonic Song, when is your birthday? My birthday is July 1st. So, not for a while. Sonic Stalker 123 said, I love Honey the cat. I wish they had actually used her in Sonic the Fighters because she looked really cool. Like, you know, and it would have given, I think, like a few more options of girl characters to play. You know, it was, I think, was it only Amy that was in Sonic the Fighters? And I mean, Amy's cool, but, oh my gosh, look at the coloring job on that, good heavens. Sorry. Anyway, like, Amy's cool, and I like Amy, but it's nice nowadays, at least, that you can sometimes have an option of, like, girl characters to play in the Sonic franchise. It's like, usually it's just Amy, but sometimes there's Cream, and then Rouge and Blaze. So, like, there's some that you can play as, like, in Sonic Riders, that series, you've got, like, Wave, so, like, you know, it's nice to have a few. Estudio Q Gabby asked, what did I miss? Hang on. I need a ruler. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I had to put my pen. I was holding my pen with my mouth. I guess what you missed so far is, well, not really much, just, coloring Vector, and we talked a little bit about different things. I think I need to make this a slightly, like, it's not, I'm gonna take a creative license here and make it a little bit darker, just so you can see it better. There we go. Is it silver on the top of that? Yes, it is. Okay, so just down here. Alright, let me color a little bit of Vector for a moment. I haven't made that much progress on him in the last, like, 15 minutes, so... Cloud the Fox said, Vector today, eh? Yes, today is Vector Day. Bowser Jr. Cool Camera said, are you going to be doing Team Babylon? Yes. Team Babylon should still, be around. Hang on a second. Was that part of this? What part of this head is that? Oh. What is that even supposed to be? Is that the strap? Oh, okay. I got confused, I'm sorry. Well, now I'm all confused. I think I was in the middle of saying something and then I got confused about what this line was right there, and now I don't remember what was going on. The box said, who did the voices for Goofy and everyone in Sonic Goes to Disneyland video? Goofy and Mickey were voiced by Platinum Speed, and Minnie Mouse, that was, my sister Ames did the Minnie Mouse character. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it like this, but it's coloring over the lines. Let's, zoom in here and maybe I can fix that, because that's weird the way this is placed. There, I think that's alright. Let me get, oh boy. No, I just ruined everything again. Sorry, I'm concentrating for a second. Crash B 2007 said, I think the next Ask the Sonic Heroes will be Valentine's Day centric, hoping the next one is out soon. Actually, we did talk about that earlier. Yes, the next Ask the Sonic Heroes one is a Valentine's Day episode. If you guys are following us on our social medias, that's the Twitter, the Tumblr, and the Facebook, then you guys get announcements like about what our next projects are, sometimes little sneak peeks and things. But yeah, we already announced that that's what, oh, sorry, I'm stretching. Yeah. Yeah, we did like announcements and things like that, and also we've got the questions video out already for the Valentine's Day episode, but it's closed right now. We already collected the questions for it. It's been recorded, it's in editing right now, and if everything goes according to plan, which it will, I will make sure that it does, even if I have to lose sleep over it. It will premiere on the 14th, so yay! In the meantime, we do have another video coming out before that that is Valentine's Day centric. That's the Valentine's Day Sonic Chefs that's coming out on Saturday morning. Ugh. Let's see, what am I doing next? I think the headphones are looking like they're colored weird, but that's how it's done. That's what it looks like. That's like, I don't know, that's probably an error in my ability to color things well. Oh my gosh, okay, I was doing the pads of his headphones, so let me focus on that for a second. Wait, this is still messed up. Sorry, I'm seeing little blips in coloring where I missed stuff. Headphone cushion. There's a fun song we're listening to. It kind of reminds me of, Sonic music. Sorry for my mumbling at the moment, I'm focusing on this. Giuliano Gomez said, please Sonic Song, can Sonic have kids with Amy? I am probably not going to go in that direction, sorry about that. I'm sure there's other shows where they handle like the characters with families and stuff, but like Sonic and Amy are like 15 and 12 years old in my series, so this is like way before like plots like that would be handled on my channel, because you know all of my characters are too young for it. I do think that there are a lot of other channels that do stories and like shows with Sonic and Amy and everyone where they're older and they do explore like later in life themes like that, but like all the characters on my channel, they're all they're teenagers. Maybe like some of them might be like 20 or something, but all of, you know, Sonic and Amy are just like 15 and 12, so like maybe another, like later in their timeline on someone else's channel, they would probably tackle that. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Anyway, like, for other shows, I think they would definitely handle that one. So I guess, unfortunately, I don't have any to suggest at the moment, but I know that other shows do go more into the family lives of the characters. That's just not really the, that's not the area that we're currently exploring with the characters on the show. So you will definitely find that, like, all over. So many people make, like, really neat, like, Sonic projects, and so anything that you want to see, I think you can find it if you search it up. So even if it's not coming from me, I think you'll find a good one from someone else. Well, yes, Debraxman, to be fair, Debraxman says Shadow's like 50. This is true. Let's see. Kelly Kassar said, "Hey Sonic Song, managed to reach one of your live streams. Big hello from Europe." Yay! Welcome from Europe. Oh my gosh, the stream's like half done and I'm like, I have Vector's head colored. Oh my goodness, I need to hightail it here. I get really chatty and it's hard to focus on multiple things at a time. That's part of why it's really helpful when I can have one of my actors on with me, because then they can like answer some questions or look at the chat while I color, because I can't exactly do both at the same time. Here we go. So I'm gonna try to make a little bit of progress over here. Oh, well, what am I doing here? Alright, just getting Vector colored here. It's partly in honor of how much he was featured in the last stream, even though it was like Marine's stream, but like the chat was all about Power Rangers and Vector. So that's why I've decided to do Vector for this week. And as soon as we're done on the live stream, I'm probably gonna get right back on editing for the Ask the Sonic Heroes episode, because it's, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work. Like, there's a lot to be done. But at the same time, like, I have work today, and I need to go grocery shopping, and I need to do, like, the laundry and all kinds of other things, so not sure how much I can get done, but I'm working very hard to try to get the episode done with lots of progress. I actually have a dental appointment. Like 2 dental appointments next week, and I'm a little worried that I'm gonna be really worn out after at least one of them, because they gotta do some serious work. So I'm trying to get like as much done on Ask the Sonic Heroes before the dental appointments as I can. Like, you know, I got some work done like not this past week, but the week before that, and I was fine at first. I even rode my bike home from the dentist after, like, I basically had, like, some level of dental surgery. I'm not sure what the right term for it would be. It was a procedure of some kind. Like, I felt well enough to, like, I rode my bike home, I went to work, I trained, but by the time I was, like, training at the martial arts school, that wasn't a good idea. Because it hurt. You know, when you make impact on, like, a kick on something, it would like rattle, it like rattles you a little bit if your stance isn't very strong. And I did, like, you know, I wasn't feeling so good, so my stances weren't great, and I was kicking stuff, and it was, you know, it was like rattling my brain and my teeth and my jaw, and so I couldn't finish class. I had to sit and like supervise instead of actually training the rest of that day. So I'm a little bit concerned that next week I'll need to take it pretty easy, and I mean, like, just to be safe and make sure I'm on schedule, I just need to work really hard on the editing for Ask the Sonic Heroes as much as I can. Like, I can't work on it on the weekends. Like, I work all day on the weekends, so there's like no time, and I gotta wake up early too, so I can't just do the all-nighter trick to try to finish things. So just gotta work hard, gotta do my best. I probably should have tried to get more sleep last night though, because like there's a certain point where like I get too tired and I can't get anything done, and I think that happened last night, and so I ended up staying really late for very little gains. Let's see. Creeper Dude said, I like how you're doing the chains. Thanks. Chains are hard to draw. Like, I think the way I drew them is a little bit, like, kind of, like, it's not very... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is exactly, like... There's, like, a mechanical sort of way to draw chains where they look really uniform, and I'm not that good at it. But it fits the style the way they're drawn, which is why I'm alright with that. Let's see. PokeNick997 said, when do you have days off? You know, I would like to say I basically don't have days off. I work a lot. I mean, not all of them are traditional jobs, but, like, I do multiple things, and also my, I have, like, a teaching job at a martial arts school. But I also do, like, paperwork and stuff, so, I'm always doing something. Like, in the last few days, I've been really, like, running. Whew. Like, I need to relax a little bit more, but I've been just too busy. There's no time! PokeFan said, hello, I love your videos. Thank you! It's like, the Red Blur hashtag YOLO24 said, that's terrible, you should have days. Like, I guess I technically do, but the thing is, whenever I do have a day off, I spend it, like, working on, like, you know, for example, if I'm not physically at work or doing paperwork elsewhere, like, I'm filling the time with something else, especially lately. Like, I'm on a time crunch to get the Ask the Sonic Heroes episode done, and it's difficult to explain exactly why it takes so long. It's just a lot of work, a lot of, like, you know, editing small details, like in the audio, like making things sound right, like cutting things down to where they're like at a good pace. It takes an astounding amount of time, and I think people don't really, it's like, if you don't do it yourself, I think it can be hard to like figure out what in the world is taking so long to audio edit an episode. I think I could do it pretty fast if I was much sloppier about it and, like, didn't care so much about the quality, but obviously, like, the quality matters to me. So, like, I can't just, like, throw it together and be like, it's done! Even though it'd be, like, done sooner. Hi, Vinny. I just saw Super Nintendo 64 voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog. He's in the live stream and said he forgot that it's Friday. Hey, Vinny. I think... Good luck finding the computer room. Thank you, Vinny. I'm pretty sure you've got work today, right, Vinny? That I was under the impression everybody had work earlier this morning. Let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like officially the halfway point, and I've not started coloring the body of this crocodile here, so I need to get to that pretty soon. Let's see. I'm getting distracted since I don't have a buddy on the stream to help me look for questions and things. In case anybody needed a clarification on who Vinny is, Vinny's the voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog in the SonicSong182 series and has been ever since the channel started in 2008, so he has always been my Shadow actor. What am I doing? Brain, think! Okay, here we go. Like, it's even harder because I didn't sleep very much. Like, I worked on Ask the Sonic Heroes until 3 in the morning, and then I got up again at 7 or 7:30-ish and got back to work on it. And I mean, it's not an all-nighter or anything, but it wasn't a lot of hours. What was that? 3 to 4 to 5, 6 to 7. It was like 4.5 hours. So it's making enough of a difference. Like, I can't see that. Like, if you can't see it, it doesn't make sense to do it, but... Yeah, sorry, I'm going into, like, really focusing on getting this line done. But I'm seeing that my focus is a little bit skewed. It is partly because I'm tired and lots on my mind and lots going on, doing a lot of stuff. So bear with me, guys. Daniel McKinley said you need your sleep. Yeah, yes. Sleep is very important. Like sometimes, you know, I get to working a lot and I don't sleep enough, but it's important to do that to stay healthy. And also, you know, if you get too tired, it becomes counterproductive because, well, then you can't focus. And then you get even less done because, you know, you're kind of spacey. Okay, what am I doing now? I need to turn the, body part back on. And the sleeves. Okay, I think it's time to turn everything else back on. And the underbelly! And torso. There we go. Look at all this! I spent a whole hour just coloring the head! What's wrong with... Oh my gosh. Super Nintendo 64, my shadow actor said, I'm sending all the coffee your way. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I actually do have a cup of coffee. It worked, Vinny. It worked. Here's my coffee now. Good stuff. Let's see. Where do I even start here? I think I need to do the sleeves next. What color are those? It's the same color as his headphone, it looks like. Okay, it's sleeve coloring time! Where is that anyway? Sleeve? 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 Okay. No. Oh gosh, okay. Sometimes it's hard to type while I'm doing my live streams because I've got my tablet. Whenever I'm drawing on the tablet, I've got my keyboard is pushed like pretty far to the left, and so I have my left hand like on the keyboard doing the keyboard shortcuts, and my right hand is busy drawing, and so it can be kind of hard to actually lean over and type because I have to like move, and then I'm typing at an angle. So getting my my layers named can be kind of weird and harder than it should be for such a simple task. What am I doing here? Again, everyone, if you weren't in the stream when we started, we are coloring Vector today in honor of how much he was mentioned in last Friday's live stream. That live stream was basically all about Vector and Power Rangers, like the majority of the stream. So we're coloring Vector today. We've got about an hour left in the stream because usually we finish up around 12 o'clock, and so we'll do that today as well. I've got a lot to do after we're done. Let's see, and it's just me today, just SonicSong182's KN. I'm the director for the series, and I'm the one that makes like all the videos and stuff, and I'm the voice actress for Rouge the Bat and Blaze the Cat, and I also do other voices, like I am currently Wave the Swallow and Bokun and some like understudies and like background characters, and you know, that I get stuff done. But that's who I am, and I'm trying to get some work done on Vector here. I didn't sleep a lot, so I'm pretty tired today, and that was because I'm working on editing the new Ask the Sonic Heroes episode for Valentine's Day. The deadline is looking awfully close now. Like, it may look like a lot of time, but, like, the 14th being my deadline at the moment is really tight. It's really tight. Like, I feel like I need an extra week. I think also I would be fine schedule-wise if I didn't have, like, dentist appointments and operations to do on Monday and Wednesday. Like, that really kind of makes the timing feel very short, and I work, like, all day on the weekend, so it's like, The 4th and the 5th, I can't work on it. The 6th, I've got an appointment with the dentist. I don't think that should be so bad. And then the 8th, I have another appointment where I might be a little, like, it might hurt afterwards, I'm not sure. And then there's, like, the 9th and the 10th, and then it basically, like, needs to be done with, like, the 13th for, like, emergency buffer time. So I can do it, it's just, it's pretty tight, and I was working, really late last night trying to get more of the work done for it, so... that's why I'm a little tired today, a little bit spacey. But you guys have had much more sleep-deprived KN on the channel streams before. Like, I think there was, like, an earlier stream when I was working on doing the Christmas one, and I was fully sleep-deprived that time. I hadn't slept at all, and I was very spacey. Like, I couldn't even remember, like, basic details, like my own name. Let's see. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I need to do the spike. Well, maybe not yet. Maybe I'll stick with the green color. I'll color the torso because it's gonna feel like a lot more progress has been done on Vector's model if the torso part is done, because that's like the main part. More coffee really quick. Sammy Omane said, I'm surprised you brought back Bokun from Sonic X. Well, actually, when he was introduced in the series, and like 4 years ago when we were making the series, like Bokun was, he was a current character. Like Sonic X hadn't been done for that long. It was a little more recent, so it wasn't quite like bringing the character back, because he wasn't old school yet. I'm not exactly sure what he counts as now. I need to check and see, like, when Sonic X ended, but, Bokun was introduced in our series back when he was a little bit more relevant, because, like, his show wasn't that old at that point, but I don't remember how old he is. I'm gonna make my brush size bigger, because this is a big section of green scales. I can see from the chat that there's some lag going on. I'm sorry about that. And, Mephilis2099 said, oh no, not again, and no Vinny to blame! Yeah! Nobody was singing this time, so no one to blame for the chat lagging. It's just, you know, that's how the internet is. What am I doing here? I see Kai O'Connor, wait, is that how the name? Yeah, Kai O'Connor said Sonic X ended in like 2005, 2006, but Cloud the Fox said Sonic X continued until 2014. I think that the show was done by 2014 because it wasn't current anymore by the time I left for college, and that was in 2014, I think. I don't know. I need to look it up to see what the ending date was, like when the last thing was. Idea Maker 6161 said, I thought Sonic X ended in 2006. I'm not sure when it was. It might have been 06. But even then, like, we started our channel and had like the Bokun plushie in 2008, so the show wasn't that old, like, at that point, so he was not quite so old. Rosella She-Wolf said, how much time do we have? It's 11:10 here right now, and 50 minutes. We got 50 minutes. Okami1001 said, figures the stream lags when it's Vector's turn to be colored. Well, actually, I think nearly every stream has had at least some points of lag. I'm not sure how to improve that, really. It's just, you know, internet connectivity issues and stuff, and I don't think I'm running that many programs. Like, I have, like, you know, most programs that I'm not using, I have them turned off, so that it's, not making a mess anywhere of the, internet space, or the power, the RAM! Kai O'Connor said it ended in 2006. Okay, Kai O'Connor said it ended 2006. There were only 3 seasons and it started around 2003. I don't know where everyone's getting this 2014 stuff. Yeah, it sounds about right, like 2006. Let's see. Right, here we go. Haha, Vector's leg! I feel like the stream is lagged right there because the comments like froze for a second when I happened to like glance for a second. Snow Angel 8552. I think that's a name I haven't seen in here before. And hello really quick to Irvin Art and Metal Shadow the Hedgehog, who I think just walked in. Snow Angel 8552 said, when are you planning your next plush adventure video? I'm going to assume that that's separate than the Sonic Chefs videos. And maybe separate from the Sonic Goes 2 videos. Right now, Sonic Chefs and the Sonic Goes 2 projects, they're what I can do for now. I don't know when I'll get the chance to, like, make the bigger, like, you know, storyline plush films with, like, painted backgrounds and stuff. It'll probably be a while. They are very, very time-consuming to make because I work hard on everything that I do. And painting the sets really, that definitely takes a long time. I've mentioned this before, there were 2 more of those big plush films that I had wanted to make back in the day. We just ran out of time. And nowadays, I think I am too busy to expand back to that. Like, maybe I would like to go back to them, though, because, again, there were 2 more projects, and that would have been, like, our full plush series arc. Like, they still would have had other, like, movie adventure type things, but like, the main SonicSong182 plush film arc was going to be done in 2 more films after Silver's Neverending Story. It's just, there was not time to get that far. Alas. Alas. Jason366 Guerrero said, hey SonicSong, you excited for the Super Bowl? And whose team are you on, Patriots or Falcons? You know, I guess I'm not that much of a fan of sports in general. I don't really follow them. The only reason I knew that it was Super Bowl Sunday, I guess this Sunday, was because there was, when I was logging on to do the live stream this morning, I got a Super Bowl ad, and I was like, oh, okay, that must be happening now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not actually even familiar with the teams, really. I guess I'd need to ask, like, my grandpa and be like, hey, what team are you rooting for? And then I would say, like, that one. Just support the family. Ah, my hens. Oh, Cloud the Fox was clarifying, saying, Owen Dean, they stopped airing Saturday morning cartoons in 2014. I guess what that means is probably the show itself, Sonic X, finished being made in, what did you guys say, 2006, was it? But they were still doing, like, reruns of it, like, just on regular TV hours until 2014, and then they stopped playing it. I think that, like, I don't know if like, you know, I didn't look myself, but that's my understanding of what the situation is from what everybody's saying in the chat. I need... Oh yeah, I was doing the underbelly. Let's see. Underbelly yellow. Okay. Lots to color. Oh, you're coloring out of the lines. That's okay. It's easy to fix. This is his arm color too, isn't it? I need to look again. Whoa, I'm coloring over the torso line. That's not working. Underbelly, we need to go under the torso. No we don't! Underbelly and torso need to be blended. There we go. This needs to be just one layer because otherwise the coloring gets super weird for it. Okay, let us move on with this adventure. So look, as soon as I've got like his main body done, it looks like a lot more progress was made during the stream compared to when I like just had the head part done. And we've been in the stream for like an hour and 15 minutes at this point. Yay! Here we go. There we go. Sorry guys, oh my gosh, I colored out of the lines again. Vinyl Strawberry said, hey Nux, did you know that Sonic's Japanese voice actor is a singer? I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised to hear that, because many, actors are also singers. Not all of them, though. I mean, like, I can do some acting, and I can do some singing, but I am not a singer. Like, back in my youth, I used to be in, Western melodramas at the community theater, and I had, like, I got, like, you know, you had to audition and stuff, and I was getting singing roles since I was, like, you know, since I was 10, my first year on it. So I know I can carry the tune with practice, but I need, like, a lot of guidance, but, man, like, for example, for the Seaside Denied project with, Sonic Paradox, I am super surprised they didn't fire me and get somebody else who could actually sing. Like, the director on that project, I think he was like, at least the musical director, like, the guy who was working with me on the music, like, getting me to sing the, like, his lyrics and stuff, that was, Thomas Hart, or Recorder Dude. He had to work with me on certain lines for, like 30 minutes to, like, an hour. It was bad, and it's, like, it was a particular line where Rouge sings, she says, what use is that? We sang that like a million times. Like, he had to have, like, the most patience ever because I was not able to, like, sing it on the correct melody. It was a mess. Yeah. Let's see. What am I doing? Arms next, that would make sense. Wow, actually, I am running short on time at this point, and there's all the little detailed parts to do. Uh-oh. Yes, Vector's arms are that color also, so I need to zoom in. It's arm time! It's arm time! Ooh, boy. Okay, that's not what I want to do either. I'm just coloring over everything. Arm green. Mephilis2099 said, hey Sonic Song, would you get a Crystal Mephilis plush if someone made it? I am too poor right now, unfortunately, to afford to buy more plushes, but, I think first I would get, like, if it was available and I could afford it, I would get regular Mephilis first, because, like, the crystal one was a special transformation that he had. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, having, more plush characters, but they're expensive. My first goal would be, like, if I am able to— oh my gosh, I'm messing this up. If I was able to get more plushes anytime soon, it would be, Wave and Storm. Because I always had wanted to bring them on, because I had Jet already. But it just never, worked out that way. So I don't have them yet. But, I think Mephilis would be a cute plush, and so would Crystal Mephilis. Cute and kind of terrifying and not having a mouth. Ah! Cannot do! What am I doing? Sorry. That's probably alright. Zorg Girl said, hey Sonic Song, you need to do another musical like you did for Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, I love like doing musicals, but there's kind of a problem with copyright. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get in even more trouble for doing that musical. Like, it's like the copyright stuff that kicked in around 2014 by the time I was heading out for like university, it like really kind of like freaked me out. Like, you know, I'm not sure how to do another musical without risking copyright strikes because, like, you know, like, I'm not sure how to do that the right way because I guess, like, even people's karaokes of songs, like, were not appropriate and would get copyright strikes on them, and that's all very creepy, so, like, as much as I would like to do another one because like, working on that project, oh my gosh, I worked so hard on it for months, but it turned out really cute, I really liked it, and I just, even if I can barely sing, I like to sing songs, so, but I don't think, because of copyright issues, I don't think I could get away with that kind of thing anymore. Alright, what am I doing? I just happened to glance up. Hello, Aeon Hero 101. Welcome to the chat. Handel Piper said, make your own musical. That sounds difficult. I am not a writing music person, and getting music, like really good music commissioned, that's expensive. I do not have that kind of money. Like, there is one project where I would, like, you know, if I was able to afford to do so, I would invest in, like, making, like, original music for it, but, not right now. I'm green! Oh my gosh, okay. I need to hurry it up. No! Okay, this is too big. I did some weird stuff with the layering on this character model, so it's challenging to color it because of that. Pokanic997 said, how can you get copyright strikes? Basically, whoever actually owns the music that you're using, or like the video or whatever it is, like whoever actually owns it, they either file a complaint and then you get a copyright strike for it if, like, you legitimately, like, didn't use it within the fair use laws, which are really, it's kind of up in the air a little bit about what exactly counts as parody these days. Like, it, you know, it didn't used to be as, I don't know, it seems like it didn't used to be as rigid back when, like, I was doing things like the Nightmare Before Christmas musical. Another thing that happens is that some companies have, like, I guess, like, a general, like, blanket thing, about, like, if some of their, it's like they put in some kind of file to where if somebody uploads a video that has their music in it, like, YouTube's able to automatically recognize that it's their song being used, and then it gets, like, automatically in trouble. I don't know much about it, but, these days, I just want to play it safe. I don't want to get in trouble with that stuff. Like, I got in trouble for that, like, for the, like, peppermint hot chocolate video, and I was very sad about that. I don't want something like that to happen again, where I work, like, really hard on something, and then it gets blocked in, like, like, a bunch of countries, like, some of the ones that are my biggest viewers, like, my own home country! My own dad could not go and watch that, peppermint hot chocolate video now. So that's why I had to make the re-upload. Like, the original one is still up, but it was, the reason I had to make a new version with, copyright-free music was because of, copyright issues, and so I don't want to get in trouble. Where am I? Oh, I better hurry it up. Like, it doesn't look like there's much left to do, except, like, it ends up actually being, like, these are all the small details, and that can actually take a while, and it's almost, 30 minutes left, so I better focus on this for a minute. Oh my gosh! Sorry. That was very, very attractive. Okay, rear glove, over here. Hector! Okay, we'll go a bit bigger because this is all one color. Giuliano Gomez was shouting about Build-A-Bear Sonic in the chat. If you mean if I've got one or if I knew there was one, I don't have one. I've got like, I don't need, okay, well first, I don't have a Build-A-Bear Sonic, and I actually didn't know that they made one. I hope that it's pretty cool. You know, maybe I knew that they made one, but I forget. Like, I don't remember what it looks like. But I only actually have, like, one copy of each character for the plushes. I don't have any multiples. Like, I don't have, like, this version of a Sonic plushie and then another version of the Sonic character. Like, I just have one each, really. I don't collect all the different styles. And the characters that I have, like, a custom-made one, like my Silver and Blaze plush, like, I had them custom-made for me, but now there's official ones. I do not have any plans of buying the official ones because I already have my own. Even though the official ones that they made of Silver and Blaze are, like, really cool, but, yeah, I don't have the Build-A-Bear one, but I hope it's cool and that lots of people who wanted it have it and enjoy having it. Other glove! Alright, I can feel the pressure. I'm starting to shout about the next thing I'm gonna color. Like big, loud, yeah, announcements! Okay, over here! What is that? Okay. Ah! You're coming out of the line, woman! That's... fix. Oh! That's part of his cuff. That's not part of the glove at all. Cosmic Aurora asked, what's your favorite non-Disney musical? I guess the first one that's coming to mind is Wicked. That's not Disney, so I think that one counts. Like, but there were some, like, a handful of, I guess, popular stage musicals that I liked a lot. Like, I liked Wicked and Little Shop of Horrors is a lot of fun. There's one called Aida that had really, really beautiful music. That was very cool. But I think, and like Phantom of the Opera. I'll stick with the one that I said first though. I think my favorite would be Wicked. Hello really quick to Xenoprime1337 and Stuart Dunstan. I think I hadn't seen them in here before. Also Lily the Gamer. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Let's see, what am I doing here? I need to do his cuffs next. Whew, okay. The pressure is on to finish Vector before the end of the stream, and it doesn't look like there's that much left to do, but it's all like the small detail stuff, and I keep like chatting and like not paying attention to my drawing properly, so I don't make very fast progress when I'm chatting too much. What is this? Oh wait, I got it. Okay. Cuff gray? Ooh boy, I typed in a random slash. Go away! And this brush is too big, because this is kind of narrow. Owen Dean said, you said in another live stream you were writing tunes in your head. I've written bits of songs myself. Please, could we collaborate on song ideas one day? I live in the UK, but maybe we can email song ideas. I don't know about that. I do have, like, some friends I know of that I might be able to do that kind of thing with, but, I don't know if you've got, like, a body of work already. Like, you could send me a link somewhere, like at my email, and then, like, at least so I'll know that for, like, a potential option. What am I doing here? I'm too far away. Oh yeah. Handall Piper was saying, I remember you used an Avenue Q song with Bokun, I'm not wearing underwear today song. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That was a really long time ago. Back when I used to, like, back when, in the earliest days of the channel, whenever I would get a new, plush character to add to the show, I did, like, these really random little videos to introduce them. And I think that was, like, Bokun's introduction video. He was just singing the I'm not wearing underwear today song from Avenue Q. Like, Shadows was weird, too. I watched that the other day, and I had completely forgotten how weird my first little videos were. Like, it had, like, Eggman dancing, and then Shadow, like, shot him with a banana gun, and then the song that played after that was the, like, I think it's the Put a Banana in Your Ear song from Charlie the Unicorn. I made some weird, like, little videos back in the day. I think it was fun though. I was just having, you know, a good time, being silly. I guess it kind of set the pace. The Undead Hero Brian said, I remember that. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Hey, what's this? Is that a blip? What is this? Arm cream? No. Ooh, it's there. Okay, this is where the mistake is. There we go. Okay, other cuff. That means I need to go to this one, and it's behind. Okay, yes. Cuff gray. Alright. Coloring this cuff right here. Huh. What's that? I'm noticing a tiny blip. Yep, that was it. Alright, sometimes I just see like little teeny tiny coloring errors somewhere, and then I have to stop a second to fix it. Shadow the True Hedgehog said, do you like Rouge, Blaze, Amy, and Cream? Yes, yes I do. I like all of those characters. And I've answered this on the chat, like, before, but, again, for the record, I think some of you guys could probably recite who my favorite characters are by now, but number 1 favorite is Knuckles, and then my number 2 favorite is, like, a huge barrage of characters. I can't pick a second favorite out of all of them. It's, Blaze, Rouge, Silver, Shadow, and Sonic. Those are all my second favorite, but Knuckles is my number 1 favorite. What am I doing? Blood Rose Predator said, do you think Sega should make a Team Chaotix game? They already did, but, I think that that's not what you meant. What is that? Well, anyway, aside from the one that they already made, I think it would be fun to have, like, another one that was, like, just, you know, like, another detective, like, adventure game. I think maybe making it, like, I'm not sure how to call it exactly, like, a puzzle-ish game, like, the Phoenix Wright one. The Phoenix Wright games where you basically go around and you find, like, clues and stuff and you put them together. Like, that'd be kind of a fun take on the game, but I think it would be more fun if they had, like, you know, platformer levels in there, or like, you know, a more traditional type of Sonic game, but making it kind of like solving a mystery based for the storyline. I think that'd be fun. Especially if Knuckles was in it! Sorry. The band on his cuffs is yellow, and so is the buckle. Okay. Let's call this yellow buckle, and this is on this hand over here. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Oh, what's going on? What the? What? What happened to my layers? Why is that drawn on a separate layer? Is that... Dude, that's weird. I've got the line art for part of this arm, like, on a completely random layer that doesn't make any sense. Let's make a new layer for that. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. Shift. What? Shift Control V? Oh, well that's what I did. What did I do? Okay, got it. There we go. Alright, and I'll merge that. That makes a lot more sense than whatever was going on a second ago. Sonic Stalker 123 said, "Did you know it was Knuckles' birthday yesterday?" Yes, and I saw all those memes about how, like, a kid has lived for 16 years, and he's 16, and it's his birthday. I think even the Sonic Hedgehog Twitter put that up as well. So that was interesting. But yeah, yeah. What am I doing here? I need about there, and yellow buckle for this layer. Okay, sorry, I'm starting to sing and stuff, which I should not do, because we know what happens when people sing in this stream! Creeper Dude said yesterday was my birthday too. Congratulations! As far as I know, though, Knuckles is like, he's fine. He's been 16 for years, so he's good to go. Spikes! I gotta do the spikes. This color? No, I think... Well, I'm gonna go with the original one's color and then brighten it up a little bit because my character's got a lighter feel than the old one. Loner Fanable, welcome to the stream. They were asking how much time does the stream have left? Like 22 minutes, I think? Twilight Kingdom said, out of curiosity, did you plan on having Metal Sonic for your videos? Because at the end of the Team Chaotix video, it showed a Metal Sonic plush face. Well... He was intended to have an appearance, but we didn't get that far with the plush series. So unfortunately he didn't get the chance, but back in the plans on the old channel was that he was supposed to be in the show. He just never quite made it. I had to go to college before I got the chance to do so. And now I'm not sure when I will get back to, like, the spikes. That's awkward. Okay, spikes. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get back to making, like, the big plush films, because if I ever do, I need to make it's gotta be good. I cannot, like, just go in there and not make it the absolute best I can do. But right now, it would take, like, a lot of time. Manic asked, are you gonna use Sonic the Werehog? I don't really have any plans of it, although it's possible I might do, like, you know, in Ask the Sonic Heroes, I might do something like Sonic the Werehog in the Halloween special. Like, cause the one Halloween special we did do, before the channel hiatus, that was the Nightmare Before Christmas special. Cause we had just spent, like, the whole month, like, airing these songs from Nightmare Before Christmas, so I could potentially do something with Werehog Sonic for Ask the Sonic Heroes. Plus show though, I've got no plans of doing that. Is this the right way? Well, sort of. I just noticed some like little color, like drawing blips that I don't like. That's okay. But where's the spike layer? Tail scale? Is that what I called that? Tail scales. Okay, fine. They're tail scales then. Also, I need to fix a few things. Sorry guys, I've got really focused on doing... You know, really quick, part of the reason why I just do coloring on the stream and I don't do, like, actual, like... Except for that one speed drawing I did, but I wasn't, talking on the chat at the time. The reason I don't draw, like, actually draw the pictures themselves when I'm on the live stream and I just color them is that you probably noticed just now, like, as soon as I had a line to draw, like, I got completely silent and very focused. I definitely cannot multitask, like, drawing line art and talking. Like, I'm a remarkably bad multitasker. Like, I can barely do these two things at one time. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, main shoe color is next. Shoes! Okay. As long as I keep pacing myself well, I should be able to finish Vector in 20 minutes. I mean, it's just the shoes. Ugh. Where am I going? Okay, this is good. Coloring Vector's shoe. Isaz Lopez asked if Sega made a Sonic game with singing in it, would you play it? Well, it depends on if it came out on the DS or 3DS. Because if it came out on a console, I would never get to play it. Like, I don't own any consoles. I am fortunate enough now to have a 3DS, but oh gosh, I've been so busy I haven't gotten to even play it. I think maybe once my friend Musical Sushi starts up her, like, she's in college, getting another degree. Like, she already, like, got, like, her first degree, but she's getting another one. When she's in classes again, like, we usually have, like, a day a week when we, like, relax and just get some, like, get coffee, and usually we were playing Pokemon. Maybe I'll get in playing some Pokemon Sun. I mean, yeah, Pokemon Sun once, we're back in routine with our coffee meetings. Like, she's not in classes aren't in session for her just yet, so, we don't have that, schedule going on. Bum bum. Julia the Fox asked, hey Nux, did you ever read about the secret freedom fighters from the comics? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by the secret freedom fighters, because, like, I don't remember that the regular freedom fighters were ever referred to as, the secret freedom fighters, so I have to assume that there was some other group in the Sonic comics that were the secret ones. And in that case, I don't think so. Like, if you listed the names of the characters who were in the secret freedom fighters, I could probably tell you if I knew who they were. But that doesn't sound familiar, no. I just read about the regular freedom fighters, which was Sally and Bunny Rabbit and Antoine Rotor. Of course, Sonic and Tails. And, like, that gang over there. And there were, like, other characters, like, there was, like, Jeffrey St. John. Hated that guy when I was a kid, but I got more of an understanding of, like, how useful he was for generating drama, and he was not a bad dude. He wasn't a bad dude, and so actually, like, nowadays I like Jeffrey St. John better than I would have in the past, even though I haven't read any of, like, whatever he was doing recently in the comics. For you guys who don't know who in the world that is, Jeffrey St. John was this, like, skunk guy in the Sonic Archie comics. Back when I used to read them when I was a kid, he was Sonic's, like, main romantic rival guy for Sally. Like, he was even, like, dating Sally, like, Jeffrey St. John was, at one point. Like, I missed some issues, though, and so I remember reading, like, a comic where, like, Jeffrey and Sally just, like, kissed at one point, and then Sonic's all shocked in the background. I was like, oh, that guy! How dare you! I don't know that I was much of, like, I wasn't specifically a shipper or anything back in the day. It's just, I took what was in the comics at face value, and it was always set up that, like, you know, in the Archie comics, at the time that I was reading them, like, Sonic and Sally, they were just, like, you know, they were always kind of a thing. And then there was this Jeffrey guy! But, he's actually kind of cool. Like, they made him, like, really snooty to Sonic a lot, though, which is why he bothered me. More so than the thing about Sally, but, Jeffrey ended up, going with somebody else. I don't remember how I got to talking about Jeffrey. Julia added, the secret freedom fighters actually had to fight Jeffrey. Jeffrey, no! Well, I hope he wasn't being a jerk, because he was fully capable of being pretty mean. Crystal Frost said, "Oh, and Jeffrey isn't in the new comics anymore. Good thing, because I hate him." Yeah, I can see, when I was younger, he had, like, an attitude that I didn't like, but there were some issues where he was actually kind of cool, and those were the issues where I liked Jeffrey were the ones where he wasn't, like, where it wasn't about all the romance drama, because, like, that bothered me as a kid. Like, but, you know, when he was, like, just doing mission stuff and he wasn't being, like, a brat to Sonic, like, I thought he was actually kind of cool, so I liked his character design also. He was kind of neat. Katie Love to Sing was saying, people ship because we think what couples are cute or think who would be cute together. You know, I'm kind of assuming that there's some kind of conversation in the chat going on right now about shipping and whether, like, you know, I don't know if anyone's having, like, some kind of disagreements in there, but, I guess I agree with what, Katie Love to Sing said. Like, you know, people who are into, like, the romance element and character development on, like, that side of things, you know, of course they would enjoy shipping characters. And I think it really shouldn't bother anybody, like, if they disagree with someone else's ship, because it's not really gonna change what Sonic Team decides to do with their characters. And, you know, you can ship whoever you want, have a good time, and, you know, write, like, stories about them, and you can find, like, artwork that's really good of just about, like, most ships you can think of. So, you know, if you're a fan of a particular ship, then it's easy to find other fans of it. And I don't really see the need for, like, people to get super defensive about it. Like, when I was a little kid, I was a little, like, not really, like, it's just, shipping wasn't really, okay, well, when I was a little kid, internet wasn't really a thing. Like, I wasn't a 7-year-old who was on the internet, so, but, you know, like, the thing was, like, in the comics, they were doing that on purpose, like, having that romantic tension thing to build, like, drama for the comics and stuff, so, but, like, it wasn't about whether I disagreed with it or not. It was just, you know, just Jeffrey being, like, handling this situation like a jerk. But I don't have a problem with anybody in their shipping. I think it's, you know, more mature not to, like, get upset about stuff or, like, hate a thing, really. Like, I guess, you know, I guess I can see it being bothersome for some people if it's, like, really oversaturated, like, you're just trying to, like, for example, if there was a ship you didn't like that involved, like, Shadow or something, and you just want to, like, look up, like, cool fan art of Shadow, but, like, everything you find is just Shadow and, like, romance pictures. Like, I can see that can get kind of bothersome, but I think, you know, there's a lot more, you know, things in life, I guess, to worry about that are a bit bigger than all that, so I think it's not really worth getting too stressed out over. I think number one rule in life, try not to get super stressed out when it's not necessary. Let's see, I've got 10 minutes. Alright, shoes are going good here. Alright, this is looking good. I think he's got some gold bands on his shoes. Let's see. Alright, there it is. I need to do... Whoa, I made too many of them. What was that? Okay, yellow band. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of scared looking into the chat at the moment because of everybody's like everyone's like actually talking about the shipping and stuff. Just everybody over there, like, you know, have fun, be good. Don't get salty about the ships. Just have fun. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. What am I doing? Sorry guys, I got like a an important message from my boss. I think I'm gonna need to address that pretty much like immediately. What I'm gonna try to do really quick is to finish Vector's shoes and stuff, but I might have to end like a couple minutes early because something important is going on at work, and my expertise is like pretty much immediately needed, so I'm gonna try to hurry and finish this up. Because then I need to go, like something's happening at the moment. Again, like at work stuff, so let me try to finish this up really quick. Oh boy, okay. He's almost done. He just needs like a few more things in here. Like, again, guys, I think I'm just gonna finish up with Vector's shoes, which will just take me like a moment, and then it's pretty close to normal ending time anyway, but I need to go and help my boss with something because something just happened, so yay! I'll have to end like just a little bit early, just by like a couple minutes. I mean, it's like 11:52, but like he needs my help like right now, so just oh no. Coloring out of the lines. Alright, I've got just a tiny bit more. Let's do... Aye, okay. Hurrying up, hurrying up. Almost got it, guys. Almost. Because this is the very last part. By the way, Sarah Flame said, that's alright, we understand. I think that's in regard to me needing to go a couple minutes early for emergency work stuff right away. Boom, okay, there's Vector, guys. He is all done. Here he is. I think this is a decent sized zoom in of him. I'm not sure if I can get his whole body in the screen if I go too much bigger. Well, actually, it looks like I kinda can. But, like, again, my computer's a little bit glitchy right now, so it's, making the lines look a little weird, but his lines are good, actually. Okay, everybody, there's Vector, and he is nice and colored for the Ask the Sonic Heroes show. It may still be a while before we see him in the show. But yes, there is his new art, all fancy and nice and colored. Alright. Now, guys, I do need to head off the stream. It's, 7 minutes early, but not by much. I need to go help out my boss with something kind of urgent. Oh my gosh. Yep. I'm getting more messages, like, I really need to go. Okay, guys, thank you very much for the compliments on how Vector looks, and I will see you guys again next Friday. I'll say, like, a quick round of goodbyes, but then I really gotta go, like, pretty fast. So I'll start on Sarah Flame, J-Girl, J-Heart, Danielle McKinley, Joan Umpier, Pokefan, Snow Angel 8552, Dark Moon Luigi? Where did that go? Oh, it jumped down and now I missed everybody. I'll start again here. Kai O'Connor, Handel Piper, Marilyn the Vamp Hog, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Jason366 Guerrero, Jason K. Whoa, was that like a bunch of Jasons? And oh, there's a bunch of Jasons right there. I'm sorry. Milfa Victoria, Crystal Frost. Whoa, oh my gosh. This chat is so terrible for staying in one place at a time. Shadow Jake 159, Aeon Hero 101, Cloud the Fox, Nate Go, Just This One Girl, Sonic Stalker 123, Blue Gamer Cat Lady, Marilyn the Vamp Hog, I think I got that one already, Urban Art, Mephilis 2099, Lily the Gamer, blah, blah, blah. Scott Conlon, oh, it jumped again, Owen Dean, oh my gosh, Jason Guajardo, Katie Cat, Loner Fanable, Creeper Dude, Aeon Hero 101, I got Mephilis already, Jason, I got him, that was one of the Jasons, Kiko133, Pokefan, Crash B 2007, Julia the Fox, Purple Quartz, who I think that's the first time I've seen them in the chat at the moment. And I'll do about like five more. Cosmic Aurora, and Idea Maker 6161, Stuart Dunstan, FNAF Freck, and let's see, last one who I haven't done yet, Dibarax Man. Alright, and everybody take care. I need to go help the boss. Alright, have a good rest of your Friday, everyone, and look forward to our upcoming videos. We've got the Valentine's Day episode of Ask the Sonic Heroes. It should be out on February 14th. And we do have a Valentine's-themed Sonic Chefs coming out this Saturday morning. That's like, what is that, like the 4th? Oh, tomorrow morning! Oh my gosh! Alright, and goodbye everybody. Have a good rest of your Friday. Victor says find the computer room.